We're in Covent Garden and it's snowing for Christmas, and it can snow for you too. So keep watching as I'll be using my weather skills to predict snow for when you visit. We're in the Covent Garden area and we're searching out everything Christmas this year. The Covent Garden area always feels like the centre of London, so when it's all lit up ready for Christmas, you know it's there and it's arrived. And it's always fantastic how they light up the buildings around the Covent Garden area, just like this. One of the great things about Covent Garden is all the little side streets which are well worth exploring. This one is Floral Street, and I've put a link to a video up in the top right hand corner of our previous visit here so you can see what it's like normally. So welcome to Covent Garden Market, and we're going to start our tour here. We're going to take you through the halls, but also around the outskirts of the market as well, because there's some fantastic places to have your picture taken. Covent Garden is just around the corner from the theatre district, and one of the big productions this year is this one, Frozen. There's always a great tree display here, and normally it's sponsored by the shops that are here at Covent Garden Market. But with the winter theme, Frozen is definitely the musical you want to be promoting here at Covent Garden. So if you've got children that love Frozen, get them down here quick. If you're coming down here during the day, this area is normally really busy, because here is where they normally have a lot of street entertainment, which is also great value because you can stand there and watch what they're up to. We're going to start our tour in the North Hall, where they have these beautiful decorations all hanging over the apple market. The apple market is normally open during the day, and it's here selling arts and crafts, and it's great to have a good look round. And also it might give you some idea for some Christmas presents. You can't help but be captivated by the light shining off the mirror balls, giving this great effect on the ceilings. Here on the outside you can see the purple lights of the giant Christmas tree, and we're going to go and have a look at that a little bit later, but there it is, overviewing the apple market. If you love Lego, you're going to want to get down to the piazza, because between the 1st of December and the 3rd of January they have a big Lego exhibition you can get involved in. Now we're going to go into the Central Avenue, so all the shops on this side of the North Hall also have an entrance here as well. And for the first time that I've seen for many years, they've decided to decorate down here as well with all of these fairy lights. And if you fancy a mulled wine or a Prosecco, they've even got a cart there for you, right by the tea shop, if you fancy something non-alcoholic of course. Now we're going through from the Central Avenue to the South Hall, and this is the second of the two big halls, and also decorated in a similar style with the giant mistletoe, glitter balls and baubles. If you want to eat here at Covent Garden, this is the area that you want to come to. I've put a link up above to our previous visit to Covent Garden so you can see the different food areas. So if you're coming down here, it gives you an idea of the sort of things that you can have. This is the Jubilee Market. It sells different type of clothing, souvenirs, and also it's got different places you can eat in here as well. And from here you get a beautiful view down Henrietta Street of all the buildings lit up. And now it's time to see the Christmas tree, which is 55 feet tall and has over 30,000 lights on it. And here's a little something that most people don't know. This tree comes from the same farm that the royal family get all their Christmas trees from. So, yes, it's an exclusive Christmas tree. Now what could you do to make the Christmas tree even more special? I know! Let's have snow! Right, if you fancy getting down here and getting involved in the snow, it happens at every hour from noon to 7 PM every single day until the 27th of December. You won't be able to miss it, but it's right by the Christmas tree, right by the apple market. So make sure you get there and enjoy some of the snow. There's no doubt Covent Garden itself is a fantastic area to be in at Christmas, but let's go walking around because there's plenty of lights to be seen, and there's other areas around Covent Garden to be explored that many other people miss when they come up here. Here we've come up Neal Street and are on the corner of Earlham Street, which takes you to either Neal's Yard, and also it takes you to Seven Dials, which are also well and truly decorated for Christmas 2021. We're going to start off at Neal's Yard, and this year they've decorated the entrance to Neal's Yard much as they have with Seven Dials, which you'll see very, very soon. If you've never been to Neal's Yard, you need to get down here. It's a really colourful alleyway which is between Shorts Gardens and Monmouth Street to the north of Covent Garden and round by the Seven Dials area. You may have heard of Neal's Yard through the Neal's Yard remedies, but also here you've got lots of places that you can come and eat, and we would highly recommend the pizza place as well as you come into here. It's amazing. Yes, we're not being sponsored for it, but if you are listening, do send us a couple of vouchers, will you? Neal's Yard is just another one of those secret hidden away gems that you must go and discover. We love bringing you different places of London, which are what we call our secret London, and there's more to come on this channel, so whatever you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. We're now going to go from the hidden area of Neal's Yard to another hidden area called Slingsby Place. This area is just down the road from Seven Dials, and it links Longacre, Mercier Street and also Upper St Martin's Lane, and it's a series of walkways. This is definitely a place you're going to want to come because so many people are going to miss it. Not only has it got beautiful Christmas decorations, but there's also stuff that's up here all year round as well, and we're going to show you that. We go from these lovely Christmas decorations to these, what appear to be glass hanging flowers. If you're walking up Longacre into Covent Garden from Leicester Square, you may catch these on your left as you go up there, but you do have to look carefully because it is hidden up an alleyway. Here we're heading back to Mercer Street, and as you do, and you go towards Mercer Walk, look at this on the ceiling. And this is here all year round. A beautiful area of Covent Garden that so many people miss. Right, let's go to a part that lots and lots of people go and see. It's here, it's Seven Dials, and the reason it's called Seven Dials is because it's an obelisk which is right in the middle of a roundabout which has 7 roads going off it, and if you see this sign you are definitely approaching Seven Dials at Christmas. Seven Dials have really gone for it this year. Lots and lots of fairy lights on all of the trees around, but also look at that halo that's going round of birch. All with lights and baubles intertwined. Being careful of the traffic, one of the things that's great to do is to stand in the middle of the roundabout and then look down the 7 streets, and you can see the wonderful Christmas decorations as you do. And this is here just in case you forget where you are, but it's also great for a great picture as well. As you can see, there is so much to see around the Covent Garden area, and I think the lights up here are fantastic. But how do they compare with those that are in the old and new Bond Street? And I've put a video link up in the top right hand corner so you can have a look at that, and then leave your comments down below. It'd be great to see what you think.